What's up, guys? I am Sarah Caney. Thank you so much for returning to my channel and watching another awesome video. I don't know what this means, but it's fun, so I like doing it. But today we have another awesome video. We are reacting to Kids Who Beat the System Part 2. Because the last one was so awesome, we're doing it again. But as always, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links are all down below. And subscribe and hit the notification bell. But now, let's do this. When your mom wants you to get some exercise, what the heck? What are you doing, kid? I don't think that's how you exercise on a bike. You're not doing this right. He's on the bike, but he has a hoverboard on his feet, so it's pushing the bike for him. You're not even exercising. I mean, good for you. You beat the system. I wish I would have thought of that. But I like riding bikes. It's not even that hard. It is exercise, but it's not like a hard exercise. Riding a bike is fun, but I guess he's just not down. Or maybe he wants to ride his hoverboard, but he can't balance on it that well. I can't. I always fall off. Especially when you have to first step on it. It's really hard. But anyways, he wanted to ride it and he couldn't balance that well, so he got the bike. So I guess if that was his goal, good for you. Dang. I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's one good use for fruit that's expired. Ew, look at the bruises on that thing. Nice headphones though. I don't have headphones that nice. What movie are you watching? Some kind of soap opera? I like bananas though. Why aren't you eating those bananas? Comment below your favorite fruit. I really love bananas and strawberries and apples with peanut butter. Ooh, and peaches. All right, I'll stop talking about food now. This kid is watching Netflix on a banana on a plane. I swear, I hate planes. They are so uncomfortable. You're this tight with 3 other people, and you can never get the good aisle seats. But good for you, kid. You're making the most of it. Present not included. Aww. Okay, you know how when you were little, you used to buy toys, but it would always say batteries not included, so you had to buy them separate? Well, this kid has had enough of it. He got all the batteries, and now he's like, oh, you have to buy the present though. That's funny. Dang, what did this kid get for Christmas? Nothing? Asked my daughter to write an apology letter. Sorry, because of nothing. Aw, she's not sorry. I swear, I think I wrote this. This is what happens when you get mad at your girlfriend because she did something and then she's like, oh, sorry you got mad over nothing. I mean, at least she's being honest. Would you rather have a fake apology or an honest truth? She's like, you're overreacting, okay? All I did was throw some spaghetti on the wall. That's nothing. All I did was smash my brother's finger in the door. So what? That actually happened. I did it by accident though, okay? He was like standing right there and he had his arm right in the crack to the door and I didn't see it. And I slammed my door on him and then he screamed and I'm like, what did I do? And then his finger was bleeding. We beat each other up a lot. We told our daughter that New Year's is special because you get to toast to a new year. Now we have a new family tradition. Aww, she thought they actually meant toast. You know what? That's not a bad tradition. I might start doing that. Toast is like such a, what's the word? It's such an underappreciated food. Like toast with some butter and jelly is amazing. It's so good. You always go through those phases where toast is like the most delicious thing in the world and you have to stop yourself from eating a whole loaf in one sitting. I've done that. I remember when Nutella first came out, I would put it on toast and I would have to stop myself from eating more than 4 slices at once. But it's amazing. So little girl, you beat the system. You started an awesome tradition and I'm gonna copy it. Trust me, I will post on Instagram a piece of toast at New Year's. The time she wanted a hammock so bad, she went ahead and made one herself. You know what? This is a little engineer in the making. Good for you. That is really cool though. How did she do that? I remember I used to have a bunk bed, so when I wanted to make a fort, I would just hang a blanket from the top bed and like put it under the mattress so it would stay. But that is like some hardcore engineering to like hold a whole person. And she looks so cozy. She looks like an egg. I wonder what movie she's watching. She's probably watching a Disney movie. Now that is an awesome night. I told my boyfriend the new puppy wasn't allowed in the bed. Oh, look at the puppy, guys. He's sleeping on the floor with the puppy. Okay, this guy's a keeper because I admire him. And this is so freaking adorable. The puppy's just like, look what you did now, girl. I stole your man. This dog literally stole this girl's man. That looks like such a comfy blanket. He makes sleeping on the floor look really good. Homework. You are to assume the role of a Chinese immigrant in 1870 and write a letter home describing your experience. Your letter should include the following: your contributions and experiences in the West. Okay, this is an interesting class. They literally wrote in Chinese. Wow, that is some talent. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this is obviously like an American class because it's in English. Or that's what I'm assuming. This is like an American class, okay? And this kid wrote in actual Chinese. I mean, you said be a Chinese immigrant, so they did. Do you think that they counted this right? Because it looks like actual Chinese. So if they counted this wrong, I would sue. If I was the parent of this kid, I would be like, you better give this girl some extra credit. Okay, some kid wrote an essay. In all honesty, I am already bored with this topic. It is far less interesting than I had hoped, and I really don't want to finish this essay. I'm fairly sure you don't really read these, so I'm just going to put enough words down to make it seem like I wrote a lot. I'm not gonna read all that, but dang. Yes, kids, your teachers actually read your essays. They don't really proof check them all the time, but still, don't plagiarize. There was, in all honesty, in English class in high school, there was one paper. I completely forgot about it, and we had just got to class. I sat down, class was about to start in like 5 minutes. And then my other friends sit down, and they're like, hey, how's your paper? I was like, what paper? They're like, the one that's due today. And I was like, what? That was the first time I'd ever completely forgotten about an assignment and I didn't do it. But I think the teacher said we had the class that day to turn it in. So we had the whole class to finish it and like finalize things, or so she thought. So I wrote down the intro and I think the first paragraph, but then I just went online and I went to like 10 different websites and took a paragraph from each of them. And I reworded some of it, but it was straight up like 85% plagiarized. And she didn't proof check it. I even put it in one of those websites where it checks like a percentage of how plagiarized it is. And so I put it in and it said it was like 90% plagiarized. But she didn't check it. I think I made like a B+ on that paper. But that was just a funny story I wanted to tell y'all. Please don't copy me, because I'm pretty sure your teacher's gonna check and realize you cheated. So don't copy me, do your own paper, study, all that stuff. Boys wear skirts on a hot day to school in protest at being told they were not allowed to wear shorts. Wow, that is amazing. Good for you guys. You know what? They should have said they were protesting like dress code against girls, because it's totally biased. There is such a strict dress code for women as opposed to the male students. But anyways, I'm not getting into that right now. But that's not a bad idea. They could say it's a kilt. Men can wear kilts. And hey, if a boy wants to wear a skirt, go ahead, wear what you want. There's no law saying that boys have to wear boy clothes and girls have to wear girl clothes. Because I can't tell you how many times I have shopped in the men's section for like t-shirts and shoes. I used to buy men's clothes all the time, but these boys, they wanted to wear shorts on a hot day. I think dress codes are ridiculous, honestly, because my dress code in middle school was always jeans, belt, and a tucked in shirt. And it would get hot, and especially if I was feeling chubby, then you tuck in your shirt and it makes you look even more chubby. But, okay, I'm gonna stop ranting, I promise. Good for you guys, wearing your skirts. You look good, honestly. Comment below if they look good. And that's it for today's video. I hope you had fun looking at some kids who beat the system with me. As always, be sure to follow me on Instagram, links are down below, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. But that's it. I hope you had some fun with me today, and I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you beautiful people next time.